Welcome to my Yoga with Nicole. This is our Beginner's Guide series, tips and tools to help to evolve your yoga practice. Today we'll be working through our forward bends. We'll go through standing and seated so we can help you to get deep, lengthening out the muscles of the legs and the spine. Forward folds are a great way to open up the muscles of the legs and the spine. Done incorrectly, though, it can cause pain and pulling in the lower back. So we'll start off with a standing forward fold. So we have our feet hip distance apart and they're parallel to each other. You want to root down through the four corners of your feet, so feeling them pressing into the earth. Take a deep breath in here. Then as you exhale, a little bit of a bend to the knees, and we're going to bring ourselves forward. Now, a lot of times what happens when we fold is the spine or the legs are tight, and we see people just ending up here. So this doesn't really lengthen the legs, and it causes a lot of strain on the spine here. The shoulders also roll forward, which allows for collapsing in the chest. So wanting to avoid that, again, pushing the feet down into the earth, take a deep breath in, bend into your knees, and now hinge at your hips. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your belly onto the thighs, and then allow the head and neck to release. Hands can come down onto supports or the earth, and just gently roll your shoulders back. Now notice where the weight is in your feet. Most of the time it will sink into the heels. You're going to shift it forward, set the hips stack right on top of the ankles. Tuck your chin, let the head release. You'll notice now the deeper forward fold helping to lengthen the muscles of the spine. If you need to go a little bit further here, as you inhale, you're pushing your feet down and you're going to start to feel the hips just beginning to lift up. The knees can stay bent here. As you exhale, you're hollowing the belly, gently tucking the chin, and that will get you deeper. Take another breath here. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine, hands to the shins, come into a flat back, pull the shoulders back, gaze forward. And then as you exhale, we're back into our fold, so bend those knees, belly to the thighs, let the head and neck release. If you're looking to move even deeper, take the fingertips, bring them beside your feet. So you gently push the fingertips down. Notice this helps to lift the hips up. And then as you breathe out, you're just releasing, softening the shoulders. Take one more breath here. Let's inhale, lengthen to your flat back, open the heart. Bring the hands onto your hips as you exhale. And we're going to slowly rise up. Relax your shoulders, release the arms. Take a breath here. Now let's make our way down onto our mat. We'll work into our seated forward fold. Coming into a seated position, we're going to extend the legs out in front of us. Now once we're here, we want the legs strong, the toes pulling back towards you. We're going to move the fleshy bits of your bottom out of the way so you can feel your sit bones, those two netting needle bones, firmly rooting into the earth. Bring your fingertips beside your hips. Take a deep breath and lift your heart up. And then as you exhale, we're just hinging at the hips. Come forward a couple of inches. Breathe in, shoulders back, heart lifts. Exhale, maybe coming forward even more. So we're not worrying about grabbing a hold of the feet or how far we can bend or reach. We're focusing mainly on keeping our chest lifted and the shoulders back. Now, same as you did in that standing forward fold, you can begin to release your belly towards the thighs. You're welcome to bring a bend into the knees if the legs are super tight. Those of you that it's available to, maybe coming forward even more. Maybe tucking the chin, but wherever you are, the shoulders pull back and down. We want to keep that heart open. Now, a little tip here to get deeper, regardless of your level of flexibility. Once you come forward, just gently scooch one hip back and then the other. It'll actually bring your belly a little bit closer to your thighs. Those of you who are able to reach for the feet, we want to grab the outer edges of your feet rather than the toes. This will keep you in better alignment. So we follow the breath here. Breathe in, shoulders pull back, heart shines. And then as you exhale, releasing and folding. If it feels okay for you, maybe even tucking the chin. Remembering to keep the legs engaged, toes pulling back. And just breathing into wherever you are today. Take one more breath. Then we're going to inhale, lift the heart up. As you exhale, bring the hands back down onto the earth, and then slowly rising back up. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed these tips and tutorials. Namaste.